right, Scootaloo. I believe you.
Clearly gonna need that evidence.
Even you have to admit that the story you're telling here sounds awfully
Oh man, the chance for 4-0. Here we go.
Just a minute. All I'm doing, Scootaloo, is putting together the evidence as best as I can to see what it tells us.
Well, you're not doing a very good job of it, I can tell you that.
Patience, Twilight. Patience.
First, there's the window itself.
Got it.
I mean, really, Twilight? You're going to claim that I rolled directly towards the window and crashed through it? Why in the hoop would I do that?
Present evidence. Cat hair.
I don't know, Scootaloo. Why don't you tell me why you'd do that?
Well, nice try, Twilight.
Worth the shot.
Second, if all that Rarity said was what color the pony was, then that could have been any pony. We're pretty colorful, you know. Unless you have evidence that only I could have fit that description.
Nah.
Just a minute.
Scootaloo, what other pony around here is orange and purple?
Well, you're pretty purple, Twilight. And Applejack sure is orange. Who's to say that you two didn't team up to rob Rarity, huh?
Good times.
Note to self. Fillies have hyperactive imaginations.
Really, this is some pretty darn weak evidence, Twilight. I don't know what you did to make the others talk, but if this is your best, I'm not impressed. Just a minute.
Weak or not, Scootaloo, it's what the team from Canterlot is going to have to work from if they arrive before this is resolved. And trust me, they aren't as interested in the genuine truth as I am.
Please, Twilight, if they're as dense as I remember them being, you really think that they're gonna be able to do anything at all?
That's not a chance I want to take. And even if they do get nowhere, then the real thief is still at large. So, are you gonna talk to me or
Dun dun
not?
dun.
I just can't. Sorry, Twilight.
Guess we're doing this the hard way. As
All right.
usual. I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere here without some solid evidence. I must be able to answer one of these questions she's asking. But the question is, which?
Come on, Twilight.
Here we go.
I know it sounds far-fetched, Scootaloo, but this shows that it's the truth.
Twilight, quit wasting my time.
Oh man, there goes my 4-0.
Sorry.
That's supposed to be the swerve.
First, make sure you've got what you need for this one.
First, there's the...
Man, I really thought that was it. Man, I felt so good. Oh, it's clearly... Wait. It's clearly this and then and then that. Whoops. Well, there goes that 3. There goes that 4-0. The dream. Just like a real draft. Here we go, 3-1. Bad omen for tomorrow now indeed. No, man. Law of averages. Present the cat. Yes. Maybe that is the answer. Maybe we should present the cat. What does it say on this cat? Man, maybe BL's right. Should I present the cat instead of Scootaloo's trick, the AKA the piece of evidence they gave me in the middle of this? I'm pretty sure I have to present this. Well, let's see. Am I going 3-1 or 2-2-0? 2-2.
Wait a second.
No. Actually, I'm not gonna claim that you rode directly towards the window, because that's not what happened.
Well, then what?
Got
You
it.
said it yourself. You've been practicing going around the Carousel Boutique.
I forgot they gave me this piece of evidence and she's at 1, so clearly you're gonna have to use it.
Yeah.
What do you
I got
think
it.
might happen if, say, opalescence were to suddenly be in the way? We did find her hair near the tire marks after all.
Dun dun dun. Get
You'd
that
have to
3-1.
swerve pretty hard to avoid hitting her, right? Hard enough that you might leave tire marks and lose control of your scooter. And then perhaps crash and be launched accidentally through the window of her boutique. Am I getting warm, Scootaloo?
Bingo. Bullseye. Can't can't get warmer than that.
Dun dun dun. Maybe the cat would have worked. We won't know.
Enough already. I give.
Do you think?
Oh man,
now
3-1.
You might be willing to finally tell me what happened that night?
Multiple pieces of evidence work? Man, this game's already crazier than Phoenix Wright. In Phoenix Wright, do multiple pieces, it's almost never multiple pieces of evidence. It's like always one thing.
Apple Bloom? Well, I can help you, Scootaloo. I can just feel it. all right. No more running, hiding, or dodging. I'll just give it to you straight. Not much else to do now, right? You already know most of it, so, well, I won't bore you with those.
They did have multiple
details.
pieces? Okay.
Yeah, I was practicing that trick. Olba got in front of me.
Sometimes.
I tried to avoid her and wham! Before I knew it, I was flying through that window.
It always is the most obscure thing. That's why it's great.
Something was torn off when I did. Honestly, I didn't see much when I was there. I saw
The lawyer's
dark
badge.
figures, who I think got startled when I crashed through the window. They ran away pretty quickly after I did. I heard one of them trip, at which point I heard a pretty scary growl and a yell, as well as the sound of, well, something getting ripped. By a claw, I guess? It didn't take me long to figure out what was going on and that I needed to get the heck out of here, so I ran as quickly as I could. And, well, that's about it, really.
Do.
I totally forgot about the scooter when I left.
Less
I
than
was in
5
such a
times.
panic, so I came back and got it later.
I hadn't actually thought about what happened to your scooter until just now. Any reason you bring that up?
It's strange, Twilight. I feel like there are thousands of ponies somewhere out there, watching us, looking closely for missing information, and judging us harshly if they find any.
Oh man.
That's oddly specific.
Call it a Philly's instinct.
Well, thanks, Scootaloo. I think it's about time I paid the Carousel Boutique a second look.
Oh, and before I forget, here's your ribbon back. Sorry to have used it as a bit of a bargaining chip.
Yay!
All right. Here we go. We got this. Man, this is Time Travelers Tell Me Anything Differently?
Oh, hello.
Nope.
Well,
Good times. So close to the ending indeed. Don't forget to save. Clearly, that's a good point. Oh man, tons of saves. Eh?
what? But, Rarity, did you clean up the boutique?
Why, yes, darling. It was a dreadful, awful mess.
No.
More bits and pieces to put in order, and it'll be good as new.
But it's a crime scene.
Dun dun dun.
I know! Wasn't it terrible? It's taken me all morning to get it back to near working condition.
Rarity, you don't just clean up a crime scene. You need to leave them as is so we can find evidence implicating the culprit. All the mystery novels are completely unanimous on this.
Oh, right. I suppose that would make sense.
Ugh, forget it. Let's see if there's anything of note left. Well, this is something at least. I suppose. This stool wasn't like this yesterday, right?
I should say not. I certainly would have cleaned that up if it had been. Like I was about to.
Down, Rarity. Resist the urge. Let it be dirty for one day.
Dun dun dun.
If you
Investigations.
insist. I shall do my best.
But I don't see anything else. Is there really nothing left to look at in here? No offense, but this stool isn't going to do much.
Well, if you've overlooked anything. I might be able to help with that.
Really? How?
Do you recall that gem-finding spell that I taught you a little while ago, Twilight? Well, I just so happen to have been improving it to find other things that are easily overlooked. I tell you, Twilight, that has been invaluable keeping everything in good working condition around the boutique. I used to spend so long finding all the little things I work with around here.
Huh.
Oh, man.
That does sound useful.
Let's see if I can figure out
Okay,
this to get to the
let's try
end.
it out.
Wow. Okay.
But how does it...
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! Are you girls talking about Rarity's super duper looper hooper cool ability? I've been waiting so long to talk about it.
Silly me. I thought I might actually get a tutorial from some pony who knows something about the topic at hand.
You
Dang.
know those crazy times when you're making cupcakes, but then you totally can't figure out where you left the egg timer? No? Well, I sure have, and let me tell you, they are not fun, Buster. But Rarity never has those problems, because once she turns on that super special power burst, then she can kind of just point her horn and poof! Anything nearby lights up like a disco ball.
I see.
Then you just gotta go over and take an itty-bitty look-see. To turn on her ability, just click on the button in the field with her face on it. Then, click a spot in the field. If there's anything hidden nearby, you can click on that to check it out.
Cheating.
Huh?
More like
Turn it on,
winning.
Click on the button again. Simple dimple. If you ask for extra help from the options menu, then the button will light up all brighty-like to let you know there's something important to find. Ooh, sparkly!
I still don't...
I know. Trust me, Twilight. They understand me.
Uh-huh.
Come on, why don't you try it out? I bet there's a little something over to the left of that stool. Okie dokie. Hope you find lots of cool treasure out there. Bye!
Accurate, albeit perhaps over-enthusiastic description.
Well, let's get to it. There must be something around here, right?
Bump, bump, bump. Final crime scenes. Push this button. Oh, this button. This piece of paper here. Ah.
Huh? What's this?
Oh man.
This is an oddly shaped jewel. Seen this before?
It's a lockpick.
I can't say
What?
I have.
Hmm.
A hook.
Strange.
Oh. Interesting. So you can make a tool? Hmm?
A bunch of small gems? Rarity? Did the thieves try to steal these too?
Well, no, actually. Those had been on that stool. I imagine they were knocked over with it. I had been trying to find them, though. Thank you, Twilight.
Never mind then. Well, now I think that's about it for things to be found in here. Thanks, Rarity. Say, I wonder if we missed anything else somewhere else. Rarity, would you mind tagging along a little longer? That ability looks useful.
But of course, Twilight. Lead the way, my dear.
I should check elsewhere to see if we've missed anything.
Oh man, here comes the real game.
Outside the boutique to start.
The real game. Can I solve this? I can totally solve this. Let's go. Go. No.
interesting. The grass has been trampled in this area, like some pony ran through here. Ordinarily, that wouldn't be remarkable, considering that thieves naturally would trample the grass as they left, but there's something that strikes me as odd about this. The thing that's odd about this trampled grass is...
There should be tire marks here? That's probably about right. Shoot, I didn't see which direction the trampled glass is. I think the trampled glass is wrong. Clearly. Oh no, well, if I mess this up.
Wait a second. What was it that Apple Bloom said about what she saw?
And then a while after that, some pony ran across the bridge real fast. We didn't get a good look at it, but I'm pretty sure it was Scootaloo, Twi.
Scootaloo went across the bridge. Yet, this trampled grass rather clearly does not lead towards the bridge. I think it's safe to say this adds even more credibility to the idea that some pony had been here before Scootaloo. The question now is, who? Was it another pony? No, that seems unlikely. A pony wouldn't have left behind this piece of evidence.
A claw mark?
How's this? That stool was ripped up by what seems clearly a claw. But ponies sure don't have claws. Someone who would steal a jewel and who has claws. I'm starting to get a picture here. Verity, I think I may have deduced something.
Truly, Twilight? Fantastic! Do tell!
It's only an educated guess right now, but it might lead to something bigger than that. Follow me. I think I can get where I need to go from the south entrance of Town Square. Time to pay an old friend a little visit.
Oh man. No, this is gonna happen. The best part is, I won't be able to export this out of Twitch because it's so long. It'll keep failing.
Where are
So, this whole thing will get erased in like 7 days and we'll pretend this never happened.
bedazzling gems? This does not seem like the
Should have streamed this on Hitbox.
We're not here for the gems, Rarity. That's not all.
I just realized that. It's gonna fail.
Then I'm
The
afraid that I do not. Oh. No. No, Twilight, you can't mean.
I'm afraid so. We need to head east at this fork.
If we must.
Let's go west instead. To dead end. Ribbon.
What is this?
Opal's
This is
ribbon.
Opal's. I know it's anywhere, Twilight. Oh, my darling Opal, wherever could you be? Mama's so worried about you, Opal.
Probably for the better indeed.
Well, I let
But
her
at least
make
you'll
the
know.
spell.
And so will
I'll
BL.
make a note that this is Opal's. Very interesting finding it here of all places. Hello, my name is Twilight Sparkle. We are investigating a crime and we would like to ask permission to enter your caverns to search. So, can we come in? Maybe?
Clearly.
Please?
No.
Move aside, Twilight. One must allow a lady to handle a situation with such a fine, gentle colt. Dog. Whatever. Ahem. Dearest, dog. We would be ever so grateful if you would allow us entry.
No.
Oh, come now. Surely we can work things out. If you get my drift.
Dang. It's not appropriate. No.
No? Is that it? You're quite sure?
Yes.
Well, I never. You shall stand aside, my good dog, right this instant.
No.
You, sir, are a ruffian and a cur, and I have half a mind to find whoever is responsible for such a clearly insufficient upbringing and rearing and give that individual a rather significant piece of my mind. Are we quite clear on this matter?
Yes.
And furthermore, I dare say that I might report this behavior to, whichever officials are tasked with regulating this sort of thing, because let me tell you!
Dang.
What in the seventh dog's dens is this ridiculous? No! Not you! What are you here for?
You!
I do remember this episode.
Interject for just a little bit.
This is the episode that taught everybody how whining and complaining is the way to go.
You!
Sheesh. I see those two get along about as well as they did before. Now, if we're all done being little kids, Mr. Dog? My name is Twilight.
Oh, I remember that episode because it had a hilarious lesson in the end.
I'm investigating a crime that happened last night. And I have reason to suspect that someone from here might be involved. Could we take a look around your, caverns?
No.
No?
No.
I guess now we know who trains the guards around here. Mr. Dog, if you
Dun,
don't
dun,
let us
dun.
in, then I'm going to have to...
I wouldn't do that, pony.
Excuse me?
You do not have warrant. No warrant, no entry. You
Oh,
enter,
man.
You trespass.
Need a warrant? Gotta go back to the
When
mayor or
did the
something.
Diamond Dogs get all weird?
I'm afraid they are... right. Much as it pains me to admit that. Things have been ponies and dogs since we made... first contact, I suppose you could call it.
Why am I always the last to know this sort of thing?
That
You
was the
see,
best lesson.
We have a bit of an agreement. They abide by our laws, and we leave them alone. Which means that I'm afraid we indeed cannot simply barge in like hooligans. Much as I would like to.
Okay, and how do we get around this exactly?
A warrant, my dear. Like you said, if we show the mayor reason for suspicion, then she can issue a search warrant to allow us entry. Simple, really.
Simple, right. Famous last words, Rarity. Alright, well, don't go anywhere. We'll be back.
Please, I'm not moving anywhere. Unlike you. You go away now. Good riddance.
Alright, well, the mayor's going to be working at Town Hall this time of day, so back to Town Square.
Man,
No,
so
we're
much
off to go
legal
right now.
process. Man, that's something that never happens in an Ace Attorney game, actually getting a warrant. Said it's always fraudulent investigations. I'm just curious if this actually works anywhere else. Time for a fetch quest.
The mayor looks like she's in the middle of some important work. I'll wait until she's done.
Yes, I think our budget can manage if we're more efficient in this area, allowing us to free up enough bits from those.
That's right. That's exactly how it
I
works.
really have to make sure the catering service is on time this time. We can't have a repeat of last year's debacle. Yes, that should do it. Planning birthdays is hard work. I do hope Mother appreciates all this.
Silly me. I was thinking of a different mayor who actually takes responsibility seriously.
Man, so mean to the mayor.
Oh, Twilight Sparkle. I didn't hear you come in. Can I help you with anything?
Mayor,
We need your help with something. We have reason to suspect that the Diamond Dogs were involved with the crime against Rarity last night, and we need a search warrant to let us search their caverns. Did I do that right?
Twilight, to begin, what evidence do you have that this is the case?
Well, a ripped stool in the Carousel Boutique and trampled grass outside the Carousel Boutique.
And this implicates the Diamond Dogs. How?
I guess it doesn't really, does it?
Mayor Mare.
Sheesh. I liked the mayor back when she seemed incompetent.
Even if
Damn.
you had evidence, Twilight, that brings us to the second point. You aren't acting in any official capacity. I can't very well just give a search warrant to any ordinary citizen.
But we don't have any pony like that.
Well, yes. Hence the reason why we're bringing in a team from Canterlot, honestly. Twilight, it would do you some good to pay attention.
Well, we can address the issue that I'm not an investigator later. Right now, we need to fix the
Dun, dun,
evidence
dun, dun.
problem. Because she's right. I don't have solid evidence that would cast suspicion on the Diamond Dogs.
I don't believe there was much else around the boutique. Perhaps we should go back to the cavern entrance and see if we can find anything there?
No better ideas over here. Let's go.
Oops. Double search. Oh man, let's talk about this though.
Oh, Twilight. That reminds me.
We need
I
two
have
pieces
some
of
rather
evidence.
wonderful news from the investigative team in Canterlot.
Oh,
Ah,
really?
so close to finishing
Were they
this.
delayed? Please say they were delayed. I need more time.
I'm pleased to report that they wrapped up their current case earlier than expected, and will be here tomorrow instead of a few days' time.
Dun
Isn't
dun
that
dun.
great?
Oh, tomorrow? That's great! Rarity, let's go, like, right now! We have a case to solve!
Is she all right?
I'm sure she'll be fine. Eventually.
Well, this isn't going that well. Hmm. Dun dun dun. Final stretch of the game indeed.
So, nice, weather we're having, isn't it?
What?
You know, clouds and sunshine and stuff. Weather!
Do you know why this pony is talking to me?
No.
Wait a second.
Oh man.
This hair definitely isn't that dog's. I feel like I've seen it before. Yep, these two bits of hair definitely look the same. That's almost certainly Opal's hair on a dog's back. Interesting. Well, I think I have about all the evidence I can get to convince the mayor of the Diamond Dog's involvement. I
Yay.
sure hope this works. I should get back to town hall.
That's all I had to do. I guess I should have done that.
Mayor, I hate to say it, but I can't find any decent evidence casting suspicion
Oops.
on the Diamond Dogs for the theft of the True Blue.
But for the
However,
cat.
I do have evidence casting suspicion on them for a different crime.
And what would that be?
The True Blue wasn't the only thing stolen last night. Opalescence was also stolen as well. And I have reason to suspect that it was the Diamond Dogs who did it.
This is a serious accusation, Twilight. What evidence do you have?
We found hair just like this on the back of one of the Diamond Dogs. It's Opal's. It has to be.
It has to be. Why?
Ugh! Come on! What other animal has hair like this, Mare?
I don't know, but really, Twilight, this is Equestria. Our judicial system is based on innocence until proven guilty. It is your job to prove something, not that of the accused.
Oh man.
If you don't have anything that actually relates to Opal, I don't think I can do anything here, I'm afraid.
Now I really miss when the mayor seemed incompetent. Alright, back to the investigation.
Whatever. I have this ribbon.
Alright, Mayor. You wanted more evidence? I've got more evidence. We found this ribbon, which is Opal's, right outside the Diamond Dog's caverns. Between that and the hair on the Diamond Dog's back, don't you think it's at least reasonable to suspect the Diamond Dogs of having a part in Opal's disappearance?
All right, Twilight. I suppose you have a point. I will grant that by this point in time, you have certainly established reasonable suspicion of the Diamond Dogs. However,
What now?
Not an investigator.
there is still the issue, Twilight, that you are not an investigator.
Right. That.
Twilight, the team from Canterlot will be here soon enough. Why are you doing all of this?
Because they couldn't solve their way out of a paper bag. This is serious business.
Oh,
and
man.
if we get involved and take over, there's no way we'll get to the bottom of this. There must be something you can do.
If I may interject, Mayor? By this time, Twilight has already wrung the truth, to use a base expression, out of several ponies already, and has found and learned a great deal about this case. I had my doubts, but if my word counts for anything around Ponyville, I, for one, now have complete confidence in
Oh,
Twilight
man.
Sparkle's investigative abilities.
Do you get a
Well,
badge?
I suppose if we do not have a police force in Ponyville,
Competent when it's a
that
big
would make
F
me
you
the closest
indeed.
thing Ponyville has to such a thing. It's rather unorthodox.
Deputize.
Absolutely will not let this go. Then I suppose I could use my position as mayor of Ponyville to make you an official Ponyville investigator.
Yeah, deputy.
Temporarily, at least.
You. Really?
That's right.
Twilight Sparkle, by the power vested in me as mayor of Ponyville, I hereby offer you the, temporary of course, position of official Ponyville investigator, and all the responsibilities and duties expected therein. Do you accept this position?
Well, I mean, that is. Oh, to heck with it. Yes, 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 yes!
Wow.
Which is to say, I, accept.
Just don't make me regret this, Twilight.
You won't, Mayor. I promise.
Oh man, now we can end this.
All right, Diamond Dogs. Your time is up. Back to the caverns.
Ah, save.
All right, dog. I'm back.
I see that. Go
Yay.
on.
Not this time. I have your precious search warrant right here.
What? Give me that! Uh-huh. Huh? Pony, tell me you are not seriously accusing us dogs of catnapping?
I most certainly am. Move aside. I'm coming in.
Fine, fine. You will search what you must for catnapping, and then you will leave. Quickly!
Opal! Opal! Mama's here to rescue you! Where are you?
Rarity, I I don't think she's just going to come when you call.
But these caverns are so expensive! And it's all dank in here, it's going to ruin my mane!
Oh man. Here we go.
Just get this search over with and leave! Jeez!
So, you dogs sure seem to, like gems.
Nah.
Yes?
Why?
You are ponies. You have fields, forests, clouds, rain, livestock. We have caverns. What do you expect us to like?
That's, I suppose you have a fair...
Also, gems are shiny.
I can't tell if they're smarter than they seem, or dumber.
Dun dun dun.
Alright, dog. Where's Opal? What have you done with her? Pretty please tell me?
If you're the best Ponyville has to offer, we made a mistake accepting your little legal system.
Ugh! You had white hair on your back. I saw it.
Dogs do get old.
Never mind.
Dang.
This is clearly going nowhere.
I did make it.
Alright, dog. Where's Opal? I want answers.
Is the pony serious?
Yes. Yes, I am.
I have nothing to say to the pony.
If you don't cooperate...
Nothing happens, as we have the right not to talk to you.
Oh man.
Right. I was just testing you.
Such knowledge of the legal system.
Culprits who know their rights are so infuriating. Huh. Odd. I wonder why there's a boulder blocking the stairwell. Guess we can't go up there. It's strange, though. I feel almost certain that I've seen this boulder before. Maybe the last time we came here. Or maybe in a dream? Ah, well. Maybe I'm just imagining things.
Nah. Wow, this is pretty expansive. Oh man, let's start with 5 and work our way down to 1. Oops. Ah, I can't look at the chair? Alright.
Huh? This furniture looks like it's been carved right out of gems. I guess that makes sense if that's what's available.
That boulder is yet
in
another
these.
reference. Is that the reference to like when Rarity went that Discord episode with the huge rock? Or is that a different reference?
Not that I want to give the Diamond Dogs any credit for anything, but this is quite fascinating. I've never seen anything like it.
That's evidence now? Man.
Eek! How do these dogs stay sane when they all wear the same style of clothing? I mean, in Canterlot, if even 2 ponies are caught wearing the same dress, that would be a major faux pas, let alone every pony. After all this is done, I shall simply
Oh man, I remembered
start a line
something.
of diamond dog wear. There's nothing for it. I must.
Rarity, call me crazy, but I don't think that the dogs, care.
Don't be upset, darling. Dogs work the same as every pony. All one must do is make them feel terrible about the way they dress, and they'll buy anything you're offering.
Wow, real talk.
Very business savvy, and delightfully cynical, too.
Now this is
I'm the
peculiar.
greatest. Not really.
Last I was here, the dogs started just using their claws. I wonder what these are for.
Maybe they got tired of that.
Darling, the floor is dirt and the walls are dusty rock. I dare say a dog would not mind a little grime in his claws.
Then,
The great. I wish.
would this be for?
Well, I haven't a clue about that, my dear. Perhaps carving rocks for sculpture.
Rarity, only you could arrive at the conclusion that a shovel and crowbar are more likely to be used for fine art than for practical matters, and then manage to make it sound plausible. Huh? This furniture looks...
Oops. Alright, bedroom number 2. We'll get there.
Huh? This room's completely empty, aside from some patches where it looks like furniture used to be. What's this about? Did someone live here? Strange.
Oh man, getting closer. And it's midnight. I see mining tools. Oops. Oh wait, these are the same things. I see. Oh yeah, we already talked about mining tools. Yeah, nothing. Okay. We can do this. I can get through this. I can finish this game. Mining tools, chair, vest, bed. Okay. 1 bedroom left. I got this. I can put everything together.
This dirt in the wall is loose. Let's see if there's anything behind it. Aha! There's a safe behind it. Let's have a look at it. More white hair? Opal, where are you? Just a simple keyhole. Nothing too complex. I imagine one of the dogs has the key.
Alright.
So, Opal, where is she? I want answers.
I don't even know what this pony is talking about.
The cat. Where is the cat?
No cat here. Go away.
We can do it.
Is stubborn as a dog a saying? Because it should be.
Can I present this hair?
Now what?
Well, I was hoping you might be able to.
Or I should
tell me
combine
about
this hair with the safe. Because Opal's
Well,
locked into the safe.
At least he's honest about it.
Well, I guess we can save. Yeah, let's just save over the last one. Delete game, no.
I can't.
Nope.
I
Let's go out there.
What is this?
Oh, I was just wondering if you knew anything about it.
No!
I think, yeah, I think you should present the safe.
No! Stop bothering me, pony.
Sheesh, touchy. Say, I found this safe with a keyhole in it. Know anything about that?
Oh, a Spot, not me. He's in charge of the safe.
Spot? Seriously?
Yes, a little angry one. Who will probably hurt you if you mention that name to him.
Duly noted. Say, do you have a name too? I didn't even think of Diamond Dogs having names.
Dang.
Yes.
What is it?
I'm not telling you that.
You ask an innocent question. Say, dog, I happened to find a hidden safe in the wall,
Dun dun
which
dun.
you clearly were trying to hide from me. What's inside it, huh?
Nothing you need to concern yourself with, Pony.
Grrr, I have a search warrant. You will open it for me.
Your search warrant is for a cat, not a safe.
Ugh, why must all these dogs
Dang.
know their rights?
Dang.
Fair.
Unless you have something that ties us to your stupid cat.
Like these hairs?
How's this? As a matter of fact, yes, I found this white hair, clearly from the cat in question, in the dirt next to the safe.
Fine, fine, whatever. It's not like there's anything to see anyway. There. See? Nothing.
What? Huh? It is empty. Why didn't you want to show me this?
Because you are an extremely annoying pony!
Nah.
Patience, Twilight, patience. Can I at least, have that key to look at? It's very important.
Yeah, fine. Take it.
Way to go, Twilight. You totally saved face there. I bet they don't even suspect that I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yes.
That's it. I feel like I found all that I'm going to in these caverns, but this still isn't enough.
Well, there is one other possible place to search, darling.
Really? Where? Where?
You could always have a look around the place where I initially found True Blue. I haven't the slightest idea if you'll find much, but it might be worth a look, no? It's just down the road from the fork we took to get to these caverns.
Well,
All right, there we go. Dead
let's
end.
go then.
This game will tell us it's well designed. This game is already better designed than most Ace Attorney games in terms of where to go next. Alright, here we go. Lucky indeed. What a well designed game.
Whoa! What in Equestria is this all about?
I haven't any idea, my dear. It certainly wasn't like this when I was last here.
Huh. A very curious...
No, I forgot to get a concession from you today. I lost my ticket for today. No, you gotta concede to me. Actually, wait, I'll get a win. I can't go 0-4 today on Tuesday. I knew I forgot to do something, and that was get a concession in SoulForge. It's because I reset my phone, so I don't have the app.
Let's take a closer look here. This almost looks like an X of some sort, perhaps etched by a claw. Interesting.
Yep.
These look unmistakably like claw marks, almost like someone was frantically digging here.
No, it was. I should have gotten a ticket for Monday. I forgot. Damn it. That is the real tragedy of today. I guess I should probably reset my phone. Alright, well clearly you have to be like,
If X marks the spot,
That's right.
so to speak, and if we suppose that these claw marks indicate that whoever was here was frantically digging, then those would seem to go together. Namely, they indicate that whoever was digging here was expecting to find something, and in all likelihood, didn't find it. Very interesting.
key.
This? Huh? This looks familiar. Although, by Celestia, this is a dirty key. Differently colored gems and different states of wear. But my hunch was right. These two keys are otherwise identical.
Dun dun
Which
dun.
means that this key almost certainly opens that safe as well. I'm beginning to get a hunch regarding what's going on here. But that's for later. Alright. I think the picture is starting to become clear to me.
It is?
That's
I
right.
must confess that I do not quite know what you mean, my dear.
Don't worry, Rarity. I think it's just about time we cleared Scootaloo's name once and for all. Let's
Yay.
head back and have one last chat with that leader dog.
I can end this. Man, I hope this was worth forfeiting a ticket for. And then I'm gonna go 0-4 tomorrow, and it'll be sad. Did the game just crash? Shit. Uh-oh.
Twilight, are you sure that you're ready for this final confrontation?
Oh no.
No, I mean, are you absolutely sure?
Well, duh!
Oh, I see.
Wouldn't be able to initiate it if she wasn't. That's how the game works. What? It is?
I swear, one day I will understand her.
I can't move. Oh, wait, I can. Okay, never mind. It was stuck. But we're cool. Let's go.
Alright, dogs. I now know just what's going on here.
We're okay.
Sure.
That would be great if it crashed right here, and it would be like the end of the end of the stream. Just I'm done.
The truth is that you stole the true blue. And so there.
The pony should present evidence.
Huh?
The pony does not even know how to present evidence. Perhaps the pony is getting ahead of herself.
These dogs and their legal wit, where does it come from? Have they been stealing books from my library too?
Dun dun dun.
Ahem. I am an investigator, and you will talk about last night. Please?
No,
Why?
the pony is here to find a cat, not to talk about gems.
He's right. Right. But, surely you'd still like to, establish your innocence, right?
Fine.
Oh man.
We do not even know what the pony wants us to say. The pony has produced no evidence that would place us at the crime scene. Thousands of ponies are in your little Ponyville. Why not them?
Just a minute. Stealing gems is your thing, isn't it? Confess!
Pony has some evidence.
Well, I'll get back to you on that. Is there really no evidence that says that it was them instead of a pony?
Time to present that
Better
stool.
Take another look.
Nor have you given us any idea why we would steal your little gem in the first place. We have many gems here.
Second chance. No, man, I'm going for the 5-0. Let's just get this over with. Oh, whoops.
If the pony is done, please leave us be and go away.
Clearly here. 4-0 hype indeed. How can I mess this up?
Wait a second. Alright, you want evidence? I've got some evidence.
The pony is becoming boring.
Just ignore them, Twilight. Just ignore them. If you're done ignoring me, I have just one important question. Do ponies have claws anywhere?
No.
Then perhaps you might want to explain how this stool in Rarity's boutique became Rip's last night after the thief tripped over it.
Oh, look at the
A
sweat.
creature that has claws and would want a huge sparkling gem? That seems to narrow it down a bit, don't you think? Did I get them?
Oh, for goodness sake! The pony is covering for a rather obvious other suspect.
Of course. It's never that easy.
You mangy mongrels! Are you telling me that you're about to accuse some wholly innocent pony?
Accuse pony? Yes. Accuse innocent pony? No.
But the pony will please refrain from whining all the same.
Calm down, Rarity. Let's hear it, dogs. I can't say I like where this is going.
Oh man, that counter didn't go down.
With a suspect in mind, then I'd better do whatever I can to prove that it couldn't be whomever they've got in mind. Now's no time to lose your head, though, Twilight. Let's hear what they've got to say.
Please. The pony is obviously covering for someone who she doesn't want anyone to suspect here. We refer, of course, to your little dragon friend.
Just a minute. Dragon... You mean Spike?
Oh
How
man.
in the world do you conclude he did it?
I'm getting to that. The pony will be silent and let me finish. He has claws and a healthy appetite for gems. Gems just like the one pilfered from your prissy pony.
Oh man, that's actually a good point.
That doesn't mean anything. What evidence do you have that he did it?
About as much as you have that we did it, pony. It's quite simple. What happened? Here's what happened. Your little dragon friend broke the window to your pony's house, then jumped in. He's not the brightest, so of course he wouldn't have cared about the noise.
Just a minute.
Present evidence.
Broke it with what?
Who cares? His fists? His head? It is rock hard after all. It doesn't need to house a brain.
I don't know if there's anything here. Can I prove that Spike couldn't have broken the window?
Once inside, he found the gem and made off with it like the dirty little thief he is. We already know he has rampaging greedy little episodes. Gems stolen, houses destroyed. This is no different from that.
Oh man, he does bring up a good point, and that's another
I
episode.
believe the pony is now aware of just how off base she really is. Now go away!
Great. How do I, where's the evidence that Scootaloo broke the window? Do I present doing tricks? I hope I present doing tricks.
This proves that
Nope.
Spike
Oh
couldn't
man,
have
here
been
comes the
culprit.
verb. It's totally not tricks.
How?
Oh, I know. It's the small
I
gems
don't
at the scene of the crime that are left.
Stop guessing! Sheesh!
Right on the money.
What happened?
Just a minute. What?
Whoops.
How dare you? Spike isn't a thief.
Oh no? He just smells like a thief.
Well, he does often need a bath, but
I think it's the gems.
keep it together, Twilight. Focus.
We already know he has...
It's right here. Still on track for 4-0 hype indeed.
Wait a second. This is no different from Spike's rampage, huh?
Ah, what? No! No! It was no different than that stupid little dragon, stupid little outburst!
No different at all?
No! Not one bit!
Really? Then, would you care to explain one little thing?
Ah, what?
Why was the True Blue the only thing that was stolen?
Ah, what's this the pony on about now?
Oh man,
When Spike was
I
all
did it.
Spike want. He stole everything in sight. It didn't matter what it was. He wanted it. But in this case, nothing was stolen but the True Blue. Not even these gems that had been on the Rip stool and which would have been in plain sight. If Spike was our thief here, explain that.
Oh man, look at the animation quality.
What?
Oh, the counter went down now.
Ha! Score one for Twilight. So, dogs, if it couldn't have been Spike who was responsible for the crime, that doesn't leave too many
pony is forgetting.
Ugh, forgetting what?
The broken window.
Now I can produce
Come
this.
again? I don't like where this is going.
The only evidence the pony has that there even was a break-in is the broken window. Your precious little suspect is the one who broke that window, of course.
Just a minute. Broke the window. How do you know a window was broken?
We have our sources. Sources you don't need to care about. The window was broken. Your orange scooter pony broke it. That is what is important.
Orange scooter pony? How do they know all this?
The pony is getting desperate, isn't she? The pony accuses us of breaking in, but ignores the guilt of the only pony who could have been her culprit.
Just a minute. How do you know it was...
You log in to see this and that's up. Welcome to the end of Jank Game Day. Don't worry, Soulforge is coming back tomorrow. It'll be a full draft tomorrow, around 9:30.
Wait, how do you even know who broke the window in the first place?
There's plenty of other Soulforge streams on a Monday night, right?
Huh? How?
How is not important, little pony. Besides, if we stole from your
Welcome to
precious
Ace Attorney Investigations, My Little Pony
need
style.
to enter her house, but we did not. The pony has nothing to even show how we could enter.
Ah.
How we did. Your prissy pony keeps her door locked.
Not if I present this lockpick evidence.
Just a minute. You dogs dig tunnels everywhere. How do we know you didn't just dig your way into the boutique?
Did the pony find any holes in your prissy pony's house?
Well, no, but...
Then this story is over. Back to reality.
Ugh, I can't find any cracks in their defenses yet. How do they know so much? Do I really have nothing that would suggest how they got into the boutique? Wait. She keeps her door locked? How would he know that? Have I found anything they could have used to open a lock? I'd better have another look through the evidence.
Clearly, it's
What
the
happened is
gem lockpick
your
things.
scooter pony crashed through the window and stole your stupid gem.
These awesome locked picks.
Wait a second. That's a very interesting thing to know, I have to say.
What?
That Rarity keeps her doors locked. The other information I can see being useful, but I can't see how that information would help anything. Not unless you intended to do something with it.
Stop beating around the bush, pony.
Rarity, this hooked gem fragment. You've never seen it before.
You want a gem lockpick? Lockpicks don't work like that.
Why, no, darling. It's certainly not mine. I would never have a purpose for such an ill-shaped gemstone as that.
Which
I guess
means
locks could work
this was
differently.
left here by the culprit. Or should I say culprit? This carved piece of gemstone clearly only has one purpose. It picks locks. And where did it come from? Well,
Man,
I've only seen
music has
one other
changed.
example of carved gemstones like this.
Dun dun dun.
How's this? Namely, right here. You dogs carved that furniture and those keys, and you carved this lockpick too. Then in your haste to leave, you dropped it for us to find, which was your critical mistake. Tell me, dogs, if our perpetrator came in by breaking the window, what would this be for?
It depends on the lock. A shitty lock, yeah, but real locks are better. You can actually read all about this thanks to the internet and YouTube and stuff.
I mean, that is...
In reality, I think for a lot of locks, you can just make like a bump key or
How
something.
did you know that
Screw
Rarity
picking the
kept
lock.
Door locked? How did you know that Scootaloo had been there? The answer is simple. You were there. You stole the True Blue.
Or better yet, do what they did when my friend's house was broken into. Find a door that is unsecured, because a lot of people, like, I didn't know this, but there are exterior and interior doors, and some people are stupid and they put an interior door on an exterior like place, like say the garage, and then you just kick the door down, and then it's like peace out. Oh man, 4-0 indeed. I can't wait for the 2-2 tomorrow.
Well,
I've got them this time.
Not so fast, Pony.
Uh-oh.
Or not.
You've presented a nice story, Pony. But nice stories do not implicate dogs. Maybe we did make a hooked gem fragment. Maybe it was stolen from us. Does the pony have evidence we use that for what she says?
No, I don't.
Besides, you, Pony, have been ignoring a critical part of any case.
Here come our favorite legal eagles again. Or in this case, legal dogs.
That's right.
Simple. We have no motive.
What? You have no motive to steal a gigantic gem?
Let me explain for the slow ponies here.
Oh man, the final battle. Here we go.
In case the pony hadn't noticed, we have
5-4.
careers in these caves.
Man, this is crazy.
You expect me to believe that? Why, you don't even have any gems in your ears at all.
Ponies do not understand figures of speech. You did not know they were that dense.
Never mind.
We've got so many gems that, as you so helpfully pointed out, we make our furniture from gems.
Just a minute. Ha! You expect me to believe that your greed can be satisfied?
But
That's
the
right.
pony makes us repeat ourselves. We have furniture carved out of gems. The pony will give us a little credit, for goodness sake. So what if your little gem is huge? We've got other huge gems lying around. You can have your stupid gem.
Just a minute. Other huge gems, huh? Where are these huge gems?
Obviously, we don't have them lying around. Have a little sense, Pony. If we left our huge gems just sitting around in our caves, then a greedy little dog could... never mind. That's not the important part.
Could what? It seemed like he was about to say something, but then he stopped. Curious.
The point, Pony, is this. There's no reason why we want it more than any other gem. We have no attachment to it. We've never even seen it before.
Just a minute. No attachment to it. Nothing at all? Not even to an enormous gem?
Man, this is a hilarious remix in terms of the music.
You will not make us repeat ourselves again.
Why does this bother me? And what was he about to say before he stopped himself? I can't help but feel like that's of vital importance. Maybe I should ask him again.
A gem that large couldn't even be carved properly anyway.
Just a minute. How do you know that? I bet that the brightest minds in Canterlot could easily invent a way to do so.
Are we coming here anytime soon?
No.
Then quit wasting my time!
Rude much? Although, come to think of it, wouldn't larger gems be easier to cut? More to work with?
The pony is testing my patience. Leave the gems to us, and whatever it is you do to you.
Oddly defensive there, Mr. Dog. This is it, Twilight. All you have to do is prove a motive, and you've got this in the bag. Can't let up now!
In case the... We've got... So... The...
Just a minute. Other...
Oh, okay.
Could...
Yeah. MLPW indeed. I see. Oh, I get it. Or do I get it? Hmm. Nope.
Of course you had a motive. This proves it.
Proves nothing.
Whoops.
Yeah. Right. Ugh. Come on, Twilight. Look before you leave.
So what? A gem.
I see. Four is still possible. Not when I get bodied. Duh. I pressed every part, right?
Just a minute. No. Why does... Maybe...
A gem that mark.
Should I present this? Oh man, we're gonna talk about Turnabout Storm. That thing is like 10 hours long. What the? Meanwhile, here goes my 4 out the window. I feel it should be something here on this one. Present safe? It's empty though. Wild guessing time, empty safe. Why wild guess? Go find the walkthrough. The logic is here. Man, whatever. Is this the hole? Clearly someone buried the gem. So it's probably here. I presented the room. I didn't present the hole yet. It's in the hole, right? Man, whatever. We can just keep pressing this. Yeah, it's 12:30. Man, this stream took way long. I think it's the hole or the safe. It's probably the hole. I'm willing to bet this. Well, if I blunder, we'll eventually get my way through this. They clearly hide their big gems. Let's see what happens when I present the hole. It was some dog can basically steal their gems if they don't hide them. Watch, if you press, it's this one. It's right here. It's clearly because they bury the gem outside the cave. Which should be this.
Of course you had him.
Or not. Maybe it's the X marks. I probably should have presented the rock. Wait, hold on. It is this press, right? It's the X marks the spot one. I presented the wrong one. I'm almost positive it's this. It's this one. Or not. Or I'm just gonna lose. Alright, I'll present the safe, clearly. Third time's the charm, more like fourth time's the charm. Wow, I'm gonna lose. This could be good times.
Yeah.
Or is it the next statement? No, it can't be the next statement. Time to lose and restart this thing up from the beginning. Alright, so let's see here. Key. One more. One more indeed. This went poorly.
Just a minute.
Really.
Could
There's agenda.
this is it?
We don't logic here. I agree. Not at 12:30 in the morning. I just clearly blender my way through this. I can't combine evidence on the screen, so clearly you have to present something. This is not how I beat PW, but I feel PW had better logic at this point. We're not all as brilliant as you, Big DL. I'm sorry. Sometimes we get stuck. Let's see here. What did I not present? I already presented this, this, and the safe. Haven't presented the key, or this key. This key that's old and worn. I mean, it's clearly this statement, because this is the one that presses. I already presented that. Just carve some gems, blah blah blah. Do they want the cat more? I can present this cat. Maybe one of these keys I should present. Opens the safe in the Diamond Dog dungeons. Wait, I presented this, and I presented this, and I presented the safe. Those are my three things to take us down here. Clearly somebody has buried their key. Your My Little Pony sponsors. Man, this is going hilariously poorly. That game is unstreamable, BL. We can't mention that game. Way to bring up a game. Is it the key? Honestly, I just want to go to bed at this point. I should just Google this. The keys? It's one of the keys, right? It's the previous statement. It's this statement. All right, there's Twitch lag. Oh man, this is great. Okay, this is not gonna help.
So, what?
You're saying it's this one? It's the next statement. It's this one. And you have to present the evidence of the gem, right? Or the evidence that they found something. It's this one with the X, right? Because they found it and they were gonna go get it. It's because they buried the gem out there and Rarity stole it. Actually, Rarity's the real thief. She stole the gem out of their like stuff. Safe for this one? Really? Whatever, let's go.
To be honest, Mr. Dog, I'm not sure I buy the idea that you had no attachment to the True Blue. You already alluded to the fact that big gems like this are kept out of sight. Presumably in a safe, naturally.
But that gem is
Yet,
too big.
We saw clear as day that you have a safe that is as empty as can be.
So it's
a safe that could
dumped.
instead be used to house a gem like that. There's only one possible reason for that.
And that would be?
I'm pretty sure I could have presented the
I don't
thing.
yet know how this ties into Rarity having the True Blue yet, but the only explanation for why the safe is empty is
Indeed, it's stolen gems. That's right.
you were stolen from, weren't you?
What? Ah! What gave you that idea, Pony? That's not why it's empty at all.
Now what? Alright, then why was it empty?
It's new, of course.
New?
Yes, brand new, never been used. We had a gem that we were going to put in it, but we haven't yet.
Is that actually plausible? Could it be brand new?
No, that's not possible.
I'm afraid that's not possible, dogs. That safe can't be new.
Ha! The pony is bluffing. Show some proof.
I know I'm on the right track.
I hope this
There's a
old
set
key
of
will
pieces of
do.
evidence that shouldn't exist if the safe were truly brand new.
I hope this super
All
old
I
key
need
will
to is
do.
present it. Fine, I will. The safe can't be new because of this.
Well, thanks to your one hint, I think we could totally do this.
That's it.
Key? Perhaps the pony is unaware that safes with keyholes do tend to come with keys.
Oh, it's not the key that I'm interested in. It's where I found it. And perhaps even more importantly, the state I found it in. I know that this key wasn't found inside the caverns. I found this far outside the caverns near a bush, clearly discarded and lost. And I might add, right next to where Rarity found the True Blue. Also, this key is identical in every way to that red key you showed me that opened your empty safe, meaning that it would open that safe as well. And furthermore, this key shows signs both of having been abandoned and of typical wear and tear, making it rather unlikely that it's remotely new. Thus, this key we found must be the original key to the safe. Meanwhile, the red key you showed me earlier was just a spare we made after the original one was stolen by the thief. If the safe was truly brand new,
Dum dum dum.
there would be no need for a spare key. Even you dogs can't have lost something so important that quickly.
Alright, 3 more.
The pony doesn't have any evidence of this story at all. What evidence does the pony have that this thief even exists?
Shouldn't it be that the safe is empty? Still 3 to go. I know, time to get bodied and reset the counter. Ah, God. Shouldn't it just be that the safe is empty? Or should it be that there's like claw marks and an X and a bunch of shit? It's probably this. Because they buried the gems outside the cave. That would be my guess. Clearly, empty room. The hole makes the most sense. The empty room, not the safe. This? Oh, because somebody fled. Man, Zip, you better be right. I think it's totally the hole. I'm with BL. But you want me to present empty room? This is totally like a draft now. The stream's like, why would you pick Aetherphage? Come on, you know you want to pick Flamebeak Invoker and just go all in. Well, the stream's like, you know you'll get that jetpack. Just pick defenders. I like the hole. Although empty room actually makes a lot of sense too. Now I don't know. Alright, well, I want to present the hole. Which I guess is this? Is the hole this or this? Man, what do you believe? It's up to me. What do I believe? Well, this proves that somebody like recently fled. In a way. But I also like this. No, man, I believe in BL. Which of these do you want, BL? And let's be like that. Believe you, I'm cheating. Fine, room it is.
How's this?
I thought there's multiple ways we could do this.
Not just any room, an empty room. And
Clearly.
might I add, the only empty room that I saw. Furthermore, evidence shows that a dog used to live there, and only quite recently ceased living there. Certainly the treatment one would give to a thief, right?
Two more.
I think I'm finally beginning to see what's happened here. First, the thief stole this blue key, opened up that safe and took the true blue. You pursued and caught him, but were unable to recover the true blue, because Rarity had already found its hiding place.
So Rarity's the real
When you
thief.
learned
That's what
that
I
this was
learned.
because Rarity had taken possession of it, you started planning how you would get it back. And that all came to a head last night when you staged your heist of that gem. However, your perfect plan had a wrench thrown into it when Scootaloo, unaware of what was happening inside the boutique, crashed through the window and made Rarity come downstairs to see what was the matter. You hastily fled, but tripped over the stool, dropping the lockpick you had used to gain entry. Am I getting warm, dogs?
To be fair, she didn't know that it was someone else's gem, right?
No, you're not.
Yes, I am! What now?
Maybe we did have a gem stolen from us. The pony has proven nothing.
Huh? Yes, I have! How haven't I?
It's simple, pony. The pony, for all her silly
Man, this
stories,
keeps going.
has proven no link between the evidence and what she talks about. Your pussy pony had one gem, and a gem might have been stolen from us. So what? Besides, we got the stolen gem back. We just haven't put it back in the safe yet. So what if your little pony found her stupid
I see.
gem near where our key was found? That proves nothing. Perhaps the pony should become a storyteller instead of an investigator.
So clearly it should be this.
Just a minute. You can't.
You got it back, all right? From my house!
Please stop yelling, Miss Rarity.
I will not! The way in which you've been treating Twilight, it's simply shameful! I can't stand for it!
Rarity? I feel...
Frankly, I don't know who taught you dogs manners, but as a whole...
It's clearly present whole now, right?
I am half a mind to haul you down to an etiquette class by your ears!
Rarity!
But I suppose I shan't be able to expect any more
Dog. You haven't proven that you got your gem back.
We do not have to prove anything to you, Pony.
It's clearly present dog.
Perhaps.
Whoops.
I'm so close.
Ah, whoops. I meant to hit the arrow.
You know what they say about she who laughs last.
The pony!
It's right here. Clearly you present this. Frantically trying to dig up something and they didn't find anything, right?
Wait a second. Mr. Dog, didn't your mother tell you that honesty is the best policy?
It'd be great if I fail on one and we go all the way back and then I have to blow through everything
I'm
again.
saying that you,
That'll be the
Mr.
best
Dog, are
way to
lying.
end this stream
You didn't
with
get your
utmost
gem
failure.
back, and the location of the key wasn't a coincidence. When we got to the site at which Verity found the true blue, there were two key things that we noticed, besides the enormous hole that was there.
I told you to fill that back in!
Oops.
Here's what I think really happened, dogs. As I said before, you used to be in possession of the true blue, but it was stolen from you. The thief buried the gem as he
Jinxed
ran
it.
away and then etched an X into a nearby rock to remind himself where it was. You caught up with him and forced him to show you where he buried it, but by that time, Verity had already found it and walked away with it. You frantically dug anyways in the hopes that it was still there, as evidenced from the rather visible claw marks in the dirt. But
That's
to no
right.
avail. You went after it, found that Rarity was the one who had taken it, and then began to plot how to get it back, didn't you?
This is preposterous!
I don't see what's so preposterous about it.
We are dogs, not mice! Dogs! If we wanted our gem back, we would have just taken it back by force! Why would we stage a secret heist like the one you're accusing us of?
Oh, I think there's a pretty good reason for that, actually.
No! No, there isn't! No reason at all!
One particular thing made it so you were never going to try to take it back by force.
Do I present Rarity? Is that what I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to present Rarity, right? Because I can't deal with her, right? That's the whole thing, right? This is clearly when this happens, right? Present Rarity, right? Because none of this evidence makes sense. It's clearly present Rarity. Woo! Solve this case with the help of the stream, just like a real draft.
How fit! I've seen how you act around Verity. Even now, she still has you petrified, terrified, mortified. There is no way you were going to just take the gem back, because that meant you would have had to face her.
Her? That's stupid!
Are you calling me stupid, you magic car?
No! No, Miss Rarity!
Oh, clearly I should present the cat.
Oops.
Seems like my theory is pretty darn plausible, don't you think?
Well,
That is,
Admit it, dogs! You stole the true blue.
We...
Oh man, even with the white flash, just like an Ace Attorney game. Wow, that's actually much better animation than an Ace Attorney game ever had. Unless Layton Cross Ace Attorney has awesome animations, which it might. I haven't played that game yet.
Alright, we surrender! Yes, we stole your stupid gem! Yes, it was stolen from us! Yes, we were too scared to just take it back from the white pony!
Why didn't you just talk to Rarity about it?
Talk to her? We are those dogs that steal gems! Not chance convincing some pony that we were stolen from!
Damn, that's some institutionalized racism or something.
What else were we supposed to do?
So, where is the true blue?
Where's the cat, too?
Follow me, I'll take you to it.
Oh, okay.
Opal! Oh, Opal! Mama was so worried!
Take your cat, please! We didn't catnap it. It was attached to the jewel and wouldn't leave it alone! And your stupid gem, too! Just take it, then get out! You've caused enough trouble already, ponies!
No, actually, I shan't be taking it.
What? What does the pony want now?
Miss Rarity doesn't want anything.
Huh?
Well, my darlings, we've already established that this gorgeous hunk of a gemstone originally belonged to you dogs.
Oh man, generosity.
Hence,
Haven't
it
we
would
learned?
be awfully unbecoming of me to pilfer it from you a second time. Why, I shall simply have to find another. There's quite nothing else for me to do, my dears. You may keep this one. It is yours, after all.
Huh? Rarity, what are you saying? They broke into your boutique. They ransacked the whole ground floor. They stole what you had found fair and square.
Twilight, I'm shocked. It is rather unbecoming of a lady to play such a silly game as finders retainers, or however its banal title goes. As for my boutique, I'd rather say you needed a good reminder anyway, which I now have had ample opportunity to undertake.
You're... Never mind.
Man, it was actually hilariously true to the show. Man, good times. Too funny. Everybody learned a lesson.
Miss Rarity.
Well, Twilight, job well done. Shall we get going back to Ponyville?
Yes. Let's go.
Yeah, I beat this game. It only took, what, 4 hours?
Whoa. I must say that this makes for quite the
4 hours,
story.
right?
Who would have guessed that the Diamond Dogs would have been the culprit?
Yes. Who would have guessed that a group known in the past to be gem thieves would have stolen a large gem?
Scootaloo, please step forward for a moment.
Huh? Okay.
The magic of friendship. Nah, it won't matter when I can't export this stream because it's 4 hours long. And it disappears in 7 days.
It's now clear that you were simply a pony in the wrong place at the wrong time.
3.5. Oh, right. We played that other game. That's why. This is the longest first case ever. Isn't the first case in Ace Attorney like
For the crime of stealing Rarity's
a half an hour or less? 20
I hereby
minutes?
use
10,
the power
15?
vested in me as mayor to declare you not guilty.
I'm not sure that's how it works, but whatever.
All right, Scootaloo!
All right. That matter having been settled, Twilight, there's still the matter of your status.
My... status?
Of course. We did say that your status as an investigator.
It's the
was
longest
temporary.
first case.
We? You mean you?
Oh, let's not get caught up in details, Twilight. Anyway, the point is, as much doubt as I might have had in your abilities, you have proven yourself
Good
to be
times.
a capable investigator, what with your smashing good job with this crime. As such, Twilight, as of this moment, I hereby declare you an official permanent Ponyville investigator.
Wow. Thank you. It's an honor, Mayor.
All right. Well, I'm a very busy pony, so I'd best be going. All the best to you, Twilight, and I'm glad we could get this matter resolved, Rarity.
Very busy. More birthdays to organize, perhaps.
Well, all's well that ends well, my dears. I, for one, would be glad to get back to some good old normalcy around here.
Yeah, and I can't wait to finally
Till
get back
case
to
2.
Come on, girls, let's go.
Just one moment. Dearest Scootaloo,
Yes?
that puts the matter of True Blue behind us, but there is still the matter of my window. Come here, Scootaloo.
I'd kind of rather stay here if it's all right with...
Scootaloo? Here! Now! Scootaloo, you broke the window to my boutique through reckless acts on your scooter. Not only that, you also then fled the scene and tried to hide the fact that you had been there, effectively lying to both me and every pony else by omission. Scootaloo, I am very, very disappointed.
But sis!
Rarity, she didn't.
I am very, very disappointed that we did not do enough to convince you to trust us with the truth. Huh?
Oh, the realist of talk.
Surely, we are your friends, and a true friend is someone who you can trust to absolutely listen to you, to understand you, and to trust that you have always had the best intentions at heart in everything.
Man, it's
you
just like
do.
believing in your client.
Isn't that right, Twilight?
Right you are, Rarity.
This could have been much, much easier if you had just told us what had happened from the start, don't you think?
Yeah, you're right, Rarity. I'm sorry.
Apology most certainly accepted, darling. Now, run along and play with your friends.
Okay, thanks, Rarity.
But, Rarity, what about the window?
Oh, never mind about that, Twilight. My windows were due to be remodeled anyway. Can't let this boutique look get old after all.
That oddly explains a lot. Well, I guess that's everything. I'll leave you be to get the rest of the boutique in order, Rarity.
All right. Thank you ever so much for all that you've done for me.
Finally.
It is most appreciated, I assure you. Take care.
See you around, Rarity.
Credits time?
Dear
Yes.
Princess Celestia, I'm writing to you from a positively delightful party Pinkie has put on for Rarity, whose birthday is today.
Come on, Twilight. Let's dance the night away. Woo!
In a minute, Pinkie. Anyways,
Yep.
don't
I
know
don't
if
need a
you've
mouse for
already
this.
heard, but I'm now an official Ponyville investigator. Pretty neat, huh? I even got
Man, once again, couldn't make it through the whole game without help from being carried by the stream. Just like SoulForge.
Pinkie, we have hooves.
More like a few months.
Sometimes I really worry about Pinkie. Where was I? Oh, right. Anyway, we can talk more about
Anyways, at least I finished some games, because we all know Pony Fantasy 6 has another like 40 hours left in it. Nope, that's not happening anytime soon. You have to like double subscribe to IE Battleground Zip if you want that to happen.
I've learned 2 very valuable lessons about friendship that I'd like to share with you.
You're gonna have to like, I don't even know, buy some icons or something. That's not how it
If
works.
your friends are true friends,
More donations.
and be understanding of anything you might need
More
to
donations to IE
even if
Battlegrounds.
it's not good. A lot of problems in life can be avoided in the long run just by being honest with others.
I want to be done with pony games for a while. I'll play more other indie games. Maybe I'll stream Hearthstone.
I learned
Nah,
that
no one wants to watch that.
sometimes The best way to catch an adversary off guard is to show a little kindness and generosity.
Oh man, look at all these lessons we're learning.
Kind to you in the past, that doesn't mean that you should always be mean to them. An eye for an eye can lead just to an endless cycle of unhappiness. Who knows? Perhaps you might even get through to them. Maybe. Your faithful student, Twilight Sparkle.
Now I'm gonna play like Leighton Cross Ace Attorney and be like, where's my voice acting? I gotta read? The hell is this?
Attention! The Cutie Mark Crusaders would like to present the Crusaders Comedy Corner! A comedy act starring us, naturally, that's sure to make you laugh your cutie marks right off. Drum roll, please!
Everybody wants to watch Hearthstone, but they don't want to watch me play Hearthstone. Also, people want to watch constructed Hearthstone more than draft, and I feel like people want to watch constructed Hearthstone more than arena.
So, then
So-
Pony walks up to the cafe owner, who promptly looks at her and says, Sweetie Belle, that's your cue.
Oh, right!
The owner says, "Hey, why the long face?"
Long face! Get it? Get it? So, do we have our cutie marks yet? Huh? 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 Aww.
Increasing my standards for real games. Well, I mean, actually, there's no Ace Attorney game that actually has. Oh no. The last Ace Attorney game has animation sequences in it. They have those like 30 seconds of animation, and there's voices in some of them, right?
Photo. Don't
think.
forget to smile. Ah, Sweetie Belle, get back!
And everybody had fun and learned a lesson. And it's 1 o'clock. Well, this is the longest stream has ever
Official
gone.
Ponyville investigator. Kind of has a certain ring to it, I suppose.
Oh,
And
case
heck,
2.
I got a shiny new badge out of it too. Not so shabby, huh?
Man, I don't think Edgeworth has a badge, does he? I don't remember.
Oh, speaking of badges, I wonder whatever happened to that Canterlot investigative team.
Well, Nope. This definitely isn't Ponyville either.
Are these supposed to be ponies that we know about? Because I don't know.
But how? The train goes right there from Canterlot. Hey, don't look at me. You're the one with the map. Map? I never had a map. For Celestia's sake, the train only has 2 stops. Ugh, forget it. Let's just keep walking.
Oh well.
Keeps it in his pocket? Okay, I don't remember. It's been such a long time. I keep wanting them to translate Ace Attorney 2 out. I mean, actually the fan translation's almost done, right? Of Ace Attorney, 2, which we shouldn't, I guess, really talk about, but maybe we can sort of talk about because the game isn't officially released in English. I mean, Ace Investigations 2, or whatever the hell it's called.
Ponyville's usually pretty quiet, but I wonder what other cases I might get to solve in the future. I have a lot to learn as an investigator, but I'll do my best in whatever case comes next.
Did it. Completed a case.
Watch in awe.
That really was like the longest first case. Alright, good times. Well, I think we all learned something. I learned that I suck at apparently endgame scenarios. Hey, just like Soulforge. The stream, random people. Who's in the chat, right? Who's in the stream right now? It's like a couple people. Was Mondo still here? Whatever. BL, Zip. Now it's totally time to go to sleep. And then who else? Random Soulforge people who are like, what the F? But I changed the game, so they shouldn't think I'm playing Soulforge. Don't worry, Soulforge tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow, 9:30. Soulforge, full draft. It's clearly, let's be honest here. I'm going to force Utera something. Whether it's Utera Necrom or something else, we'll see. But it's going to be Utera something. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll try to export this stream. Probably won't happen. Anyway, shout outs to everybody. Tune in tomorrow or later today, I guess. Man, I lost that ticket for Monday. Damn it. Tune in later today for a Soulforge stream at 9:30 Pacific. All right, thanks guys. Bye.